Hi, I'm Ghosty, and this is TLDR Plays, the series where we review games in 5 minutes or less so that you can decide whether they're right for you. Dungeon Clawler is a roguelike claw machine deck builder that's currently in early access, and if you're a fan of Peglin, you're probably going to enjoy this. You start the game with a dramatic little cinematic where Sabonolot loses his paw after failing to pay his gambling debt. Now you, the player, have to fight your way through dungeon floors, facing a variety of enemies, all to reclaim what's yours, your not-so-lucky rabbit's foot. Before I even talk about gameplay, I have to mention the music. It's a bop. The vibe is perfect. Sure, it's repetitive, but it never feels annoying because it's so good, you can't help but nod along. It's a 10 out of 10. Sometimes I just play so I can listen to the music. Gameplay-wise, Dungeon Clawler follows the classic roguelike deck builder formula. You progress through multiple floors, defeat enemies, expand your arsenal, all to move deeper into the dungeon. Along the way, you'll run into NPCs like Granny, who'll heal you and slip you some pocket money, and Harlequin, who offers you surprises at a price. Normally a painful one. Then you would have your what I would call standard roguelike rooms and NPCs, such as a smithy to upgrade your gear, a shredder to thin out your deck, and an alchemist who lets you swap the material of your items. This is super handy if you're building a deck that boosts items made of specific materials. For example, if you have an item that boosts all materials made of wood in a certain radius, you'd want to turn as many weapons as you could into wood, and the alchemist does this for you. There are then other arcade-style rooms to be found as another way to gain items or perks on your run. As I said before, Dungeon Clawler follows a very standard gameplay for roguelikes. Fight the enemies, progress through the rooms, make it to the final boss, and repeat. So let's talk about what makes the game unique. Your deck is full of items, and those items will drop into the claw machine during your battles. You grab weapons with the claw to attack enemies, and depending on which character you play, this could also affect your claw. For example, Squiddy will have squid tentacles rather than just a claw. There are 70 different items for you to possibly collect. These include damage, block, and poison items, as well as items that do nothing. Yay. You can also get items that add water to the machine, which can be combined with other items that affect the quality of the water. This mechanic is a nice addition because depending on the water type in the machine, this can change what the items you grab do. For example, lava water will turn the little balls of fluff into burning balls of fire? I don't really know what to call them, but they will deal a little extra burning damage to the enemy for you. There are even pet items, although I rarely seem to use them. As much as I want to have a kitty with me all the time, or a pile of wood, there are items I would much rather choose over a pet. As well as items, there are over 30 different perks to pick from to help shape your playstyle. Perks can boost stats like strength, health, and block, or reward you for using specific items. They can even reward you for things such as dodging or hoarding gold. Finally, there are currently 16 characters to unlock as you progress, starting with Sabonolot and expanding the roster by completing different challenges. Each character even comes with an exclusive perk to try and shake up your playstyle a bit. You can also unlock new difficulty levels as you complete each run. My only critiques at the moment is there is just not enough variety in the enemies and the fights, and nothing really entices me to play around with the builds much. I want more items to jump out at me and make me want to do some stupid niche build that's overly complicated because I need awkwardly specific items, but I tell myself it's worth the suffering as once it's executed perfectly it will be glorious, if you get what I mean. Overall, Dungeon Clawler is fun, addictive, and full of those just one more run playthroughs. The music alone had me hooked, and the claw machine mechanic is a fun twist on the roguelike genre. Dungeon Clawler is available now on PC, iOS, and Android. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all those indie games out there. Bye!